Hello, Joe Iles. I'm delighted to be here with you in Lakeland Lights in Cleatormore. Thank you for your time. We're here because it's International Women's Day on the 8th of March, and we're celebrating the campaign for this year, which is about inspire inclusion and some of the entrepreneurs and the businesswomen that we're very proud to celebrate in Cumbria. Jo, do you mind giving me an introduction to yourself?
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Joy, for coming down this afternoon. I know it's not amazing weather, and hopefully we'll bring a little bit of cheer to everyone from our base in Cleatormore today. My name is Jo. I am in my 40s now, and I started off life as a teacher. I worked for about 10 years in Hong Kong as a teacher of English as a foreign language, and then with my husband, we decided to have a little bit of a change of tact, and we ended up back in Europe. Through a convoluted journey, we somehow ended up, and we were back in Cumbria, and we were here in sort of 2019, something like that, with a little bit of no idea what to do with ourselves. And we had a bit of an idea of starting a business. We wanted to work together, and we went down this avenue, and I'm so pleased we did.
Why candles then? Do either of you have a background in candles?
No, we've always been candle purchasers. We've been big customers over the years that we've been together, and I think we saw an opportunity in the market. It was something that we couldn't buy ourselves when we were here visiting, and we thought we can do this ourselves. We can do it in a different way. James, my husband, has an engineering background, so he's very scientific, and his brain works in that kind of way that is really sort of useful for putting recipes down and for the actual chemistry and understanding the chemistry that's involved with candle making. So we got to work at it, and we came up with some amazing recipes, and it's blossomed, it's flourished from there basically. But yeah, we're self-taught, I would say, but we've learnt an awful lot in our hours along the way.
I'm absolutely fascinated by the range of candles that you have. So, for example, you told me that you've got a Cleatormore candle. What does Cleatormore smell like then, and why?
So our Cleatormore candle, it's based on where our HQ is. We're here in Cleatormore, and we've actually drawn inspiration from the linen flax mills that used to be just down the way in Cleator. So our candle for Cleatormore smells like clean washing, and it just ties in a really lovely way with the history of the area.
That would make such a great gift for someone who was visiting or who has a connection to Cumbria. Are there any other candles and fragrances and scents that you can tell us about and the reasons behind their names?
Yeah, I mean, they all have kind of I'm just looking at them over there. They all have their own stories. Our Whitehaven candle is inspired by the rum trading history of the town. The label itself is colour matched to the town hall in Whitehaven. Our Cockermouth candle is inspired by the market trading charter that the town has had for over 1,000 years. So we've gone for a rhubarb scent, a really fresh sort of English fruit scent there. Our Chromic scent is inspired by the gorse that goes completely yellow and really coconutty on the hillsides there, and a couple of times of year. So they all have their unique scent profiles and scent stories that we are inspired by, and we kind of connect all the dots and lead everything to that on that scent journey.
I could see people wanting to collect all of the different named candles with their different stories and where they come from, etc. What's your personal favourite?
I go through phases. I think scent is such a subjective sort of aspect in our lives. So when you want something uplifting, you'll go for something different. A different time of year, you'll choose something else. At the moment, I am really into my Ullswater scent. It's quite a rich, luxurious scent, perfect for this time of year. It's not too heavy, as a wintry scent. As we're going into spring, we want something a little bit lighter, but it's still got the opulence of just being, like a cosy hug.
That sounds absolutely perfect. And you've had some support, I understand, Jo, from the local enterprise partnership. Yeah. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, I think it's a really difficult time for small businesses at the moment in terms of getting support. I think in an ideal world, we all want a little bit more cash in our bank accounts to be able to do the projects and do the growth plans that we would like to have. But the next best thing has come from places like the Cumbria LEP, where they've given us some business support, which has helped us to strategize and plan how we want to spend this year growing. They've also led us to make some new contacts, whether it be marketing or actual business consultancy, so that we're in a better position and have a really strong foundation for this year of growth.
And if your daughter, for example, had said, "Oh, Mummy, I want to do something similar," what would be your inspiration? What would you say to the next generation if they were even thinking about taking a chance? Because you have been quite brave in what you've done, and it may have been a little bit of a risk. What would be your advice?
I think there are never any guarantees in life. Whether you've got a secure job, that could end tomorrow. Your health you might have an issue the next day. So I think if there's something that you really want to do and that you're passionate about doing and that you think you could enjoy doing on a daily basis, that far outweighs any kind of fear factor that you have. You can teach yourself so many of the things that de-risk the situation. You can surround yourself with people, with help, with advice that help to de-risk that situation. So yes, it might sound scary, to start a new business or to do something different that your friends aren't doing. Maybe it sounds big like that, but if you break it down and kind of reverse engineer it, you can actually see the steps they're smaller chunks. They're incrementally, they can turn into something quite amazing.
And you have a number of people that work for you now? Yeah,
I mean, we're a team of 3 full-time at the moment. We also employ 2 to 3 freelancers as well. So depending on how busy we are definitely looking to scale our team this year. I think my days are like packing boxes and things like that. I want to be doing something different. I want to be developing the business and working on the business in other areas. So that would give, it's nice work to do. It's nice jobs to give to other people. So that's the plan for this year.
Fantastic. And if you had one final message about taking that chance and coming to beautiful Cumbria, I take it no regrets?
Not yet, no. I don't think you can live life like that, because I think we've learned so much, and I've learned so much as an individual. You kind of, like, every day there are different things to figure out, and there's different headaches and a lot of stress that you wouldn't necessarily have if you were in a sort of 9-to-5 job, on a monthly salary. But I think you really value the relationships and the business relationships and the personal relationships that you have around you so much more. But it all just, I don't know, everything is amplified, I think, when you're kind of doing what we do and you're kind of making it on your own way. It really feels that way.
Well, Jo, I think you're an absolute inspiration and a perfect example for our International Women's Day coverage. So thank you very much.
Thank you for coming.